Nobody touches me on a stage. Only.
What the fuck?
Hey, it's Marshmallow back with a new video. So I'm not wearing my mic today. Hopefully the audio is okay. This is the Aaron Carter Show, or the Aaron Carter Saga, episode number 13. So what are we going to talk about in this video today? I got some tea. We're going to talk about his thieving and lying ways, his relationship and possible baby with Melanie, his new relationship, because I found some more stuff out about her. We're also going to talk about one of his ex-girlfriends, not Melanie, and we're also going to talk about LMG. Oh yeah, and we're going to talk about how he's a complete narcissist. Let's start with Melanie. So obviously the last couple videos I talked about with her was about the whole felony thing, domestic violence, possibly her being pregnant with Aaron's baby. Well, from what I heard, she might have had a miscarriage or might have faked the whole thing. And the reason why people think that, she was laying on her stomach, she was drinking alcohol with some bitch online, she was like having sex with a bunch of chicks and dudes and all this stuff that people were like, wait a minute, a pregnant person shouldn't be doing this. And I want to say she said she had a miscarriage, but I'm not 100% sure. Y'all can check me in the comments about that. But I think she announced her miscarriage after the fact. People were like, wait a minute, why are you laying on your stomach? Why are you drinking? Why are you doing this? Honestly, for her sake and her future, and for the baby's sake and the baby's future, let's pray she's not actually pregnant, because like I've said before, Aaron doesn't need to be a dad right now. That's for damn sure. And I don't think, after everything she's gone through mentally, I don't think it's a good idea for her to have a baby, you know what I mean? But I don't know. So that's all I know about that. Victoria, let's get to her. My last video, when I talked about her, I knew nothing about her except for her Instagram page, her name, and that's it. Apparently she's not like 19. I really thought she was under the age of 21 by like the first pictures I saw of her. Seeing new pictures of her, it's obvious she's not that young. A friend of mine told me that he read that she was 36, I think. This is some of the tea that I have found out about her. Victoria was arrested for domestic vandalism in 2013. She was supposed to be getting married at the end of 2013, but then 2 months before the wedding date, this happened. So guess not. Someone posted this on Twitter that Victoria actually commented on a picture of Aaron back in October of 2019. You are pretty desperate. Stop giving out your number. Oh, okay. So if you're saying that back then, which was like 7 months ago, why are you with him now, girl? What? Someone told me a theory on this and it makes sense. It seems like Aaron dates women that he can get stuff out of. Like his first girlfriend, I can't remember her name, the backup dancer. Apparently she used him, whatever, but whatever. Madison, I think she was like a photographer. I'm not sure about Lena, but I have mad respect for Lena. Jenna Shea straight out paid her to be with him. Melanie was like some porn star, and now this girl, Victoria, apparently she was a model at one point for like not long, but she's a real estate agent. He's just been trying to sell his house for how long? And now he coincidentally, conveniently starts dating a real estate agent? Won't be long till he sells his house and dumps her ass. I'm just saying. But he's already saying like, he sold his house for $500,000. That's a guess. I can't remember exactly. And he already bought another home in Florida for $1.2 million. But in Lancaster, if you look it up, his house is still for sale. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
Wow.
What you're gonna see.
You have a studio and everything?
Oh yeah, 8,000 square foot home. On a like a 10,000 square foot lot. Beautiful. It's got a nice pool. It's got like a tiki hut. Nine bedrooms.
How long is this gonna take? Before
About 2 months.
Really?
So yeah, so I'm either gonna keep this house or flip this house, or flip it, or roll over.
The lies just keep pouring out of his ass like bad diarrhea. Like, I can't.
I don't abuse animals. Katana, my pit bull that I rescued in New York, I was boiling water, okay? And she jumped up, all right? And the water poured on her head. I took a picture of it so that I had it documented for the doctor so that they could see for the vet. I took her to the vet. Someone stole my phone, which was AKA allegedly my brother and his wife and Lori Knight. And I'm suing everybody for it. Malicious prosecution, racketeering, defamation of character, slander, like blackmail, everything. There's like 6-7 accounts. I do not abuse animals. I train them for obedience. My dogs love me. Dogs don't run up. I can't go, Nala, and then she comes to me.
Also, no offense, Victoria, but you can't Photoshop for the life of you. What? Bitch, what? Okay. I don't know why your foot looks like a penis in that picture, but alright, whatever. It's a little alarming for her already, though. She already obeys him like a dog. I'm singing a song. Oh.
How do you go live on Instagram?
I'm singing you a song, Dean.
That looks pretty trained right there, I'm just saying. What was that?
It don't matter.
Can you play that again?
It don't.
Can we slow it down? Did he slap her? She was sitting on that side. She was right there talking and you can hear it.
It don't.
Real nice. She even said in one of her lives, when someone said he's abusive and she needs to get out, she said, yes, he is some sort of way, and gave a look into the camera like he is some sort of way, if you know what I'm saying. But then she follows it with when he wants a girl to be his girl, he makes sure of it. That's also alarming. And he's a gentleman.
I'm sorry that whoever is telling me to leave and that he's abusive and he's that and the other. The thing is, yes, he is some sort of way. But that's when he wants his woman to be his woman. Like, he doesn't want his girl to talk to a bunch of people on Instagram. He doesn't want people to have access to me in the way that he does. And I actually think that's a gentlemanly thing to do.
What? How can you say yes, he is some sort of way as abusive, and then follow it with him being a gentleman? No. You know what? I said the same thing about my abusive ex. Oh, he's just really protective of me. I'm his girl. He's looking out for me. No. He was controlling. He was abusive. He was a narcissist. He wanted his way or no way, or I'm in trouble if I didn't follow his rules. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at with Aaron and this girl. Because he did the same thing with all of his other girls. Like, hello. Hello. Aaron is the biggest narcissist I have ever seen. Like, even bigger narcissist than my ex, and that's pretty bad. Even a bigger narcissist than... And that's pretty bad, because she cray. Sorry, I better mute that out. I've talked about this before, but I read that the art that Aaron clearly stole from 2 artists. Apparently, they are actually taking legal action. I don't know much about that, but I read a tweet on it, and I really hope they are. Today, I had a conversation with a dear friend of mine. I love him to pieces. He's so adorable. Jay Alexander, here's his Instagram. He gave me full permission to show his Instagram and to tell the story. We did an Instagram call today, and I have never did an Instagram call, so I assumed it already recorded the conversation and like everything, but it didn't. Ugh. So Jay, if you're watching this, if you want to tell the story again with me actually recording it, we'll do it up. That way you can hear it actually from him, because he said I could use the call, but unfortunately I suck and I didn't realize I actually had to record the conversation. But anyway, so Jay, he is wonderful. Like, this is why I'm so heated about this. He is seriously the nicest guy. He will literally go out of his way to message me or comment and be like, are you okay? Like, girl, I'm here for you. Like, he is such an amazing person and so funny and super talented. Like, I adore him. Back when Love came out, Aaron was doing a live and Jay tried to video chat with him, and Aaron actually accepted the request. Jay actually makes music as well. He's an artist. He asked Aaron if he wanted to listen to it, and Aaron said, yeah, like, definitely. We sent over a little demo, and Aaron said it was great. He wanted to collab. He wanted to work with him. Doesn't this use it in one of his lives, acting like Jay's demo was something he made himself. Like, bitch, no, Aaron, that wasn't yours. That was Jay's. So Jay confronted him, and he's like, bitch, what? And Aaron's like, well, yeah, I was gonna give you credit, but then, like, my computer was acting weird. bullshit. What a cop-out. It really makes me mad, because like I said, I love Jay. He is like, I love him. He is such a good person. For that to happen, if someone puts their heart, soul, time, effort, energy into a project, doesn't matter what it is, music, drawing, painting, video, anything, and then someone just takes it and puts it out in the world and says, this is mine, that's up. If you're gonna show anyone's art, you need to give credit. I've said it before, someone took one of my pictures that I posted on Instagram. Oh, I'm not like some crazy amazing artist, but someone actually took it. It was my drawing. They cut out my signature, but you could see like at the very bottom of it. I was pissed. That was just something I did in my spare time as fun, but I was still mad. Like, people were like, oh my god, that's so amazing, and I'm like, no, that's mine, that's not his. What? To see that happening to such a good person and so many others, like, it makes me mad. Like, Aaron, you are not an artist. To steal another artist's work and claim it as your own, that's so messed up. It makes me so mad. He really, really needs to get his karma. Also, with his thieving ways, not long ago, he mentioned this little boy Elijah that he helped a few years ago. This is what he says.
Does anybody remember Elijah for Wheels? So he was a little boy, a little black boy adopted by a family. He had cerebral palsy. He was looking for a wheelchair accessible van because he couldn't afford it. And contacting Ellen DeGeneres, all that kind of stuff. Oh my God, Sana, thank you so much. $25 from Sana. Love you.
Thanks.
And then,
so
Elijah for Wheels. So what I did is I saw it on Twitter and I got mentioned somehow in it. So I created a GoFundMe and I raised all the money and I got him a wheelchair accessible van.
He sure did make a GoFundMe, and he raised over $10,000. But Elijah's family hasn't seen a dime of that money. They've been waiting 4 years for this money. So where'd it go, Aaron? Probably in your pocket. How disgusting is that? To use a little boy who has cerebral palsy and all him and his family want is an accessible van so he can go without an issue in his wheelchair. There Aaron is using his real life story to get money for himself. Like, I don't care. Like, that is so f***ed up. And I'll get more into this later, but this is where I call bullshit when people say, he's sick. It's his mental illness. It's the drugs. No, Aaron has no heart for doing that. I get it, and I agree. Yes, some people with mental illness, it can be very extreme compared to like mine. When I'm manic, I want to shop and gamble and stay up for days. When I'm super depressed, I want to lay in bed and just, that's it. But I get not everyone's manic episodes or their mental illness is more extreme than that. I get that. But I don't like saying, oh, it's because of his mental illness. It's because of his mental health not being good. I hate saying that because I think it gives a bad name to mental health. Because not everyone is as of a person as Aaron Carter is. Also, with the whole drug addiction thing, it's obvious Aaron is a drug addict. I mean, look at him. He looks rough right now. Looks like he hasn't bathed in like 5 months. Like, it's disgusting. But I get it. I totally get it. The drugs mess with your mind and that's all you think about is getting high and getting money to get high. I understand because I've lived it. That's all I did when I was using. And I was an addict, 16 years old, till I got clean when I was 23. 7 years, give or take. I was using before then, but 16 to 23 straight. I did some things that I'm still trying to like make amends, but never in my wildest nightmares would I have used a little child to get money. Even when I babysit when I was an addict, I refused to take money. I found other ways to get money. I wasn't like sucking for money or anything like that. But so disgusting that he used a little boy in a wheelchair who was already having enough troubles. Their family had hope for getting that accessible van because Aaron Carter wanted to help them and they didn't get a dime. That is so messed up. It makes me so mad. Oh, I can't. Like, it makes me want to vom. Fuck you, Aaron, and you to anyone that said, oh, poor Aaron, he's sick. No, Elijah is sick, but he's not using his issues to get money from you, to steal money, and to manipulate you. I just recently was told I was mean, and again, I was an aggressive person, and maybe I am, but you know what? At least I don't use little kids for money, or anyone for that matter. Another thing with Aaron that really just slapped me right in the ass, like, oh God, George Floyd. If you don't know about George Floyd, Google it. I don't want to get too much into it. It's sad. The situation with George is super sad. The rioting is super sad. The whole thing just, I was so depressed last night about the whole situation. Aaron Carter decided to talk about it though. What do you think this little prick said? Do you think he said, RIP, if I can do anything to help this situation or the cities that are in flames right now, I'll do it? Because apparently, you know, Aaron Carter's bringing in $90,000 a month.
To making $90,000 a month now again.
Okay. No, of course not. He didn't say that. He said,
Well, how come there's no justice for me for police brutality? Because Floyd, you matter, and so do I, and so does everybody else that has to endure police brutality. Speak out against police brutality for all your black supporters. Oh, I will. Oh, I will, because I've endured so much police brutality, and I'm not black. And people are rioting, but look at how they treat me. When you're doing it to me, it's trickling onto other people, and then condoning this kind of wild behavior that's happening in the world right now. You think it happened out of nowhere? No, it happened because of you guys. Because of you bullies. That's what I'm talking about, the cops' wrongdoings. You kidding me? I was harassed by police 50 times last year.
he turned that around to him. I have no words. This guy doesn't know how to be a decent human being for the life of him. He literally can't. What a narcissist. I can't even fathom having that kind of mindset. This guy has no empathy. That's why I feel like he is a sociopath. Guess what, Aaron? I just stepped outside just to double check, but nope, the world doesn't revolve around you. Pretty sure Aaron was the type of kid that got presents on his siblings' birthdays. Happy birthday, Nick. Here's a present for you, Aaron. And then Aaron's like, ooh, every birthday is about me. Every death is about me. Every day is about me. Like, who the are you, Aaron? I mean, Nick Carter's little brother. Go away. Bye. So if you haven't been on Twitter and didn't see all the ridiculous trends this past week, apparently Hillary Duff is being accused of being a child sex trafficker to her own son. And if you don't know, Aaron Carter used to date Hillary, cheated on her with Lindsay Lohan. I'm sure you know about it because dude talks about Hillary still.
You still love Hillary?
Absolutely, I do. I'm going to do everything in my power to fix those relationships in my life. Just like I want to fix the relationship I had with the love of my life. I'm not going to give up on Hillary, ever. A couple girls that I've been with, that I've dated, and I cheated on them, and I regret it. And with that being said, I want to publicly apologize, once for the last time to Hillary Duff for cheating on her when I was 13, wow. My girlfriend. Yeah, I only had sex with Hillary. She was my first. How was it? It was horrible. I had to fake a nut.
What? Why?
I don't know. I wasn't attracted to her or something.
It's been almost 20 years. Like, why are you still talking about her? Calm down. She's not interested.
It's uncomfortable.
But I digress. On 5/23/20, my 5-year anniversary. Just saying. I saw an article posted by Showbiz Cheat Sheet. The title said, Hillary Duff accused of child sex trafficking after sharing a controversial post about her son. Now, when I first read that, just the title, I was like, oh my God, are you serious? But then I read the article and I'm like, really? So I'm not going to read the article because it's literally horseshit. So basically, someone saw a picture of Hillary's son Luca. It was a naked picture of him, and they said that she was basically trying to sell her son. I didn't see the picture. I don't want to see it. I can guarantee every single parent out there has a naked picture of their child. Whether they posted it on the internet is a different thing. I personally don't think you should post naked pictures of even a baby on Instagram or Facebook. I don't think so, unless you cover the kuka or the goo-goo. Like, cover that I can tell you right now, I just found a picture of me as a baby in the bathtub, spread eagle. Now, there wasn't internet back then. I don't think my parents would have posted it. And it didn't state exactly how old her son was in the pictures, but he's 8 now. And I will say, if they were recent pictures of him naked. That's not okay. I think 8 years old is way too old for like a naked bathtub picture or whatever, because he's almost puberty age and his friends at school could see it, and there's way too many creeps online, like way too many. I think 3 years old and up is too old for a naked picture. Again, I don't condone posting naked baby pictures even, but cover it up if you are gonna do that. But to automatically say she's trying to sell her son is ridiculous. Like, Hilary Duff has not been in like any trouble, which is surprising because most child stars, especially from Disney, go crazy or get arrested or whatever, and she was like one of the only ones that never did. I loved Lizzie McGuire. I was like 9-10 years old when it came out. Well, I looked up to her. I love Hillary, and I think that's why she's being targeted, because she's never gotten into any trouble. I don't know who shared or started the rumor, but it really wouldn't surprise me if it was like an LMG, like a crazy Aaron Carter fan, because it seems like LMG hates Hillary for the simple fact that Aaron Carter would clearly drop everything to get back with her, and she like is like, who are you? So yesterday, bitch. I bet you anything Aaron is loving this. He's probably on his lives like being like, did you hear about my ex-girlfriend Hillary? Like, oh my god, donate. Yeah, thanks, donate. Ew, I can't. Twitter is notorious for causing bullshit. Shane Dawson. All those rumors that were trending about Shane being a racist or being a pedophile or his cat, they were all over. There was a rumor not too long ago that Oprah was supposedly arrested in Florida for child sex trafficking, and that was a rumor. It's a little bit different, but even like the Michael Jackson Leaving Neverland thing, that was all over Twitter, and now this is all over Twitter. But what about the pedophiles and sex traffickers in Hollywood that work with children? They're known, there are proof out there, there are real accusations out there, but they're not behind bars and no one's talking about it. How about Aaron? When there was proof and he admitted to sending a picture of his little wiener to a 15-year-old girl after she stated she was only 15 when he was a grown-ass adult. Where were the hashtags about that? I can tell you where. We were the only ones talking about it. It makes no sense to me, but y'all are gonna trend this? That is ridiculous. I can't. I hate people. That's why I like animals so much more than people. Bye. LMG, hi, how you doing? I've mentioned it in a couple of my videos before, but I've been getting messages here and there, mainly on Instagram by LMG, just talking. Usually I avoid my DMs completely, but then I was like, you know, I don't care. I'm missing messages from awesome people, so and that's fine if LMG wanna come in my DMs and talk. I mean, it comes with the territory. I'm talking about their LMG cult leader. I'm speaking against him. I'm speaking negatively towards him, and I'm outing him. So, of course they're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like me, but I don't care. Who are you? Bye. Now where's my time? But I got a message like a few days ago from someone who was an LMG, and he started out saying I was mean and blah, 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 blah. But we actually had a conversation, and I want to say, I am not going to turn you away if you have a different opinion. I'm an adult. I am not going to hate on you for having a different opinion than me. I will talk to you. I will let you say your piece. If you can let me say my piece, then we good. If you're going to come at me and be like, you're stupid for saying this stuff, LMG, you're dumb. You're clearly not someone I am even gonna try to have a rational conversation with. I'm on your side, LMG. I'm trying to open up your minds and your eyes to realize you're spending hundreds upon hundreds of dollars on this guy who doesn't care about anyone but himself. Aaron doesn't care about you. I mean, it's obvious when you donate, he's like, oh, yeah. He's using you for money. He wouldn't be begging you for money. He'd be actually putting out music, his own music. He'd be putting out real merch. But no, he's just like, let me sit here, expect you to give me money. If you don't give me money, then you don't love me, and I don't love you. Bye. Most artists don't work like that, I'm just saying. Just trying to warn you. But I'm just telling you, don't send him artwork, don't send him beats, or anything of those sorts, because he will steal them, and he will not give you credit. He'll continue to keep taking your money from you, like, oh yeah. But I'm the bad guy. I'm the mean one. I'm the bully. Okay. Although I would like to see him get help. I don't know if that day's gonna come anytime soon, because he's a space cadet right now. He's a doot-to-doot. Like, I don't know. I can't. The only time he will ever be saved is when he wants to save himself and get himself help. No one can make someone get help. I guess that's it. Sorry if you've been waiting for this for a while. hopefully I got to everything that I wanted to talk about today, because I kept forgetting last time or finding out new stuff and then had to add it, and it just was a mess. So as always, leave your opinions in the comments below. If you are not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean the whole entire world to me. Hit the notification bell to know when I post a new video. Follow me on social media. I always follow back, and I'm at Link Bone and Sweatpants. I will see you on the flip side. Bye!